In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 25, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas City Royals vs. Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays will close out their 4-game home series against the Kansas City Royals Sunday afternoon. The Royals currently lead the series 2-1, with only Game 1 being decided by a single run. The Royals are 17-35 in their last 52 on turf and 21-46 in their last 67 versus the American League East. Kansas City is 21-56 in their last 77 road games. Meanwhile, the Rays are 4-1 in their last 5 in Game 4 of a series and 9-3 in their last 12 Sunday games. Tampa Bay is 36-15 in their last 51 on turf. While Lynch has thrown his best in this scenario, we haven't seen the Kansas City offense exhibit the follow-through needed to be able to win 2 in a row against an offense of the Rays' caliber. Glasnow has thrown just 1 daytime game this season, but when he last faced the Royals, he held them scoreless. Tampa's offense has sputtered in June, but don't expect them to drop the series here at home. Tampa has the best home mark in baseball and is hitting just under .270 at home this season with 66 home runs in 42 games. They are nearly as good during the day, hitting .260 with 42 home runs in 36 games. The Rays are also hitting nearly .280 against lefties this season with a slugging percentage of .485. The Royals are 29th in runs per game and last in runs per game on the road. I like Glasnow to bounce back from a tough performance against Baltimore and keep the light-hitting Royals in check here. So the Tampa Bay Rays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Tampa Bay is averaging nearly 6 runs per game at home this season and 5.8 runs per game during the day. The Rays are also hitting nearly .280 against lefties this season and are the best home run hitting team at home this season. The Royals are 28th in runs allowed per game this season as well. Heading into Saturday, Tampa has gone over the total in 5 straight games. In addition, the Rays have gone over the total in each of Glasnow's last 3 starts. The Royals have gone over the total in 4 out of their last 5 games heading into Saturday. Expect some more fireworks on Sunday between these 2 teams, primarily the Rays. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates vs. Miami Marlins. The Pittsburgh Pirates will play the 4th and final game of a 4-game series on the road Sunday when paying a visit to South Florida to play the Miami Marlins. Pittsburgh defeated Miami 3-1 on Friday in the 2nd game of the series, snapping a 10-game losing streak that has seen Pittsburgh drop from 1st in the National League Central to 4th and 5 half games behind. With its loss on Friday to Pittsburgh, Miami has dropped 3 of the last 4. Pittsburgh is 3-14 in their last 17 games overall and 9-23 in their last 32 games following a loss, while the under is 6-2 in their last 8 games overall. Miami is 9-3 in their last 12 home games and 15-6 in their last 21 games overall, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 games following a win. The Marlins will turn to Yuri Perez in the finale of this series. He did not factor in the decision in Tuesday's 2-0 loss to the Blue Jays after he allowed 3 hits and no walks across 6 scoreless innings. He has been amazing for the Marlins this year, and although he will be given a cap on his workload, they will send him out Sunday. I expect the young Phenom to deliver 5 to 6 strong innings, and the Pirates to offer little resistance. The only issue here is whether the Marlins can register 2 or more runs to give us some juice. Miami is 25th in runs per game, so do not expect much from their offense either. Miami is just the better team, and even though Pittsburgh snuck out a win on Friday and kept it close Saturday, they're still more often than not finding new and creative ways to lose baseball games. The Marlins are playing with some kind of confidence right now, and Yuri Perez continues to pitch like the top-end prospect that the Marlins had him pegged out to be. As long as they can muster something, Perez will make quick work of a Pittsburgh team that has lost 9 of their last 11. So the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. Pittsburgh was on a 10-game losing streak that crippled them in June after a strong start, finally ending Friday with a 3-1 win in the first game of this series. They have not been sharp on all fronts this month. They are trying to develop some guys from AAA to help bolster their lineup, but it has not been working. They selected Nick Gonzalez's contract from AAA Indianapolis and optioned Cal Mitchell to the minor league club. Gonzalez started at second base and was hitless in 3 at-bats Friday. Pittsburgh has had the total finish under in 5 of its last 7 overall. Miami has had the total finish under in 16 in the last 24 against a team from the National League Central. The total has also finished under in 4 of Miami's last 5 played at home when the run total was set between 7 and 8.5, and the total currently is sitting at 7.5. Miami starter Yuri Perez has allowed 1 earned run or less in each of the last 5 starts. Over their last 10 head-to-head meetings, both clubs have failed to average more than 4 runs per game. That is not surprising, considering both clubs rely on sound pitching to carry them. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Cincinnati Reds. The Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves will square off in a decisive 3rd game of the 3-game series on Saturday at Great American Ballpark. The Reds have been on fire these past couple of weeks, and they have taken the National League Central crown for now as a result. They have a record of 41-36 and have won 12 of their last 13 games. Meanwhile, the Braves are leading the National League East with a 49-27 record, and they have a 6-game lead on the second-place Miami Marlins in the division. Atlanta is 20-8 in their last 28 games overall and 4-1 in their last 5 Sunday games, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 games against the National League Central. Cincinnati is 3-7 in their last 10 Sunday games and 4-1 in their last 5 home games, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games against the National League East. The hangover from Cincinnati's winning streak will continue into this game, where the Braves will finish the series strong with a win. As tempting as it is to think the Reds are legit now, they are still sub .500 against teams better than average, and they are barely above .500 at home this season. The Braves are 25-12 on the road and are 7 games above .500 against teams better than average. Atlanta has also quietly won 16 out of their last 21 games, including 9 of their last 10. Atlanta has the best offense in the National League, and Cincinnati has a negative run differential. I expect them to drop off back to the level they should be at in the coming weeks. Charlie Morton is better than whoever the Reds put out to start Sunday's game, and the bullpen of Atlanta has been solid for the most part. With a team like Atlanta, the Reds have met their match, and I believe the Braves will take care of business in the final game of the series. So the Atlanta Braves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Braves are averaging 5.52 runs per game and 5.53 runs per game on the road. They averaged 7.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Reds. With Cincinnati giving up 5.68 runs per game at home, the Braves will go over their average in this game. The Reds are averaging 4.91 runs per game and 4.95 runs per game at home. They averaged 7 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Braves. The Braves and Reds played over the total in 5 of their last 7 meetings. Charlie Morton, in fairness, has pitched better on the road this season, but historically, he has been a pitcher that struggled away from home, and even in a losing effort, the Reds are still swinging a hot bat. Even though Atlanta is giving up 3.53 runs per game on the road, the Reds will score enough runs to push the score past the total. I believe that this is going to be another offensive slugfest. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.